Through the Glass movie review, currently showing on Achenambunabo TV, starring Chike Daniels, Toosweet Annan, Proshim, Pamela Okoye, Miwa Oluranfemi, and more. So here's the gist without giving too much away, I promise. Kisina, Fejiro, and Tega are siblings doing all they can to survive. When their mom falls terribly ill, Kisina borrows money from a loan shark to cover the hospital bills. Suddenly, she dies, and now the sharks are circling. The debt needs to be paid, and fast. Kisina keeps dodging them, but we all know that kind of pressure doesn't just disappear. Now enter Tonye, a businessman with a paralyzed sister, Daubra. Taking care of her is becoming overwhelming, so he reaches out to a caregiving agency for help. The agency is owned by none other than Kisina. Spotting an opportunity, hello, rich man alert, Kisina decides to push his sister Tega into the role, not really caring about qualifications but more about survival. Tega, who acts and dresses like a man, isn't keen at first. But after some back and forth, she agrees. This one decision opens the door to so many twists, emotions, and plenty drama. I'll stop here because I really want you to watch it for yourself. My observations and turnoffs. 1. Why was the movie nearly 3 hours long? 2 hours 5 for mins for 9 secs to be exact. Nollywood. Why? This storyline could have been neatly wrapped up in under 1 hour for 5 mins without losing its depth or heart. 2. What caused Daubra's paralysis? I might have missed it, but it honestly felt like they skipped over it completely. No backstory, no explanation. 3. Daubra stammered, but why? Was it tied to her trauma or health condition? It wasn't explained. Felt a bit unnecessary unless it had a purpose. 4. After Tega got the money, why didn't they pay the loan sharks immediately? That delay gave me secondhand stress. Like, what are you people doing? Pay them before you remember how you can own the whole world. Lessons from the story. 1. Kindness is a virtue. Even while in a wheelchair and struggling with her own life, Daubra still went out of her way to help Tega and her siblings. A pure heart. 2. Lies always catch up with you. Tega and Fejiro's deceit didn't stay hidden for long. Tonye eventually found out, and when he did, Huyu. 3. Forgiveness matters. Despite all the betrayal, Tonye chose to forgive. That level of maturity is rare, especially in the face of heartbreak. 4. Family is everything. Seeing the siblings all stay in one room just divided by a curtain and still stick together no matter what. That bond was beautiful. 5. Never underestimate anyone. Tonye saw past Tega's tough, masculine exterior and connected with her humanity. We all deserve to be seen for who we really are. There were so many funny moments, especially from Kisina. I found myself genuinely laughing out loud. He brought a lightness to an otherwise emotionally heavy film. The movie has heart. The cast really gave it their all. Tega's performance in particular was so believable and touching. Toosweet Annan surprised me in this role. His worried pigeon, expressions, and delivery were a joy to watch. But again, that runtime. 3 hours is simply too much for a single film, especially when some scenes dragged longer than necessary. Still, I enjoyed it. It's a story about survival, family, deception, healing, and love in unexpected places. You didn't pay attention to the movie. Her cause of paralysis was due to the accident that claimed her parents' life. As for me, I watched the movie. The suspense and emotion in the movie was just perfect. Kudos to the actors and producers. I think Miwa asked her if she got paralyzed from her parents' accident and she confirmed, or I didn't hear that well too. You see that, Mr. Achbunabo? That man just dictate his own pace. Small donde carry movie go 4 hours. And soon we fit return to the era of season 1 to 40 of one movie. Not series, I'd rate it a 5/10. Could have easily been a solid 7 if it was tighter and better paced.